Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. Today's going to be a review of the Universal Yarn Bamboo Pop. This is a 50% cotton, 50% bamboo. There's 100 grams or 3.5 ounces, 266 meters or 292 yards. It is a lightweight 3. This does recommend a crochet hook size of 4 millimeter. This is in the color Pastel Dots. And this is made, it should be made in Turkey. Let's see. Okay, there's the universal information. Now, if you're not familiar with this line of yarn, this is also Premier Yarns. It's the higher end up that you can only find either on their website or at local yarn shops or little yarn shops. I did pick this up from the, oh my gosh, You and Me from York, Pennsylvania. She did have it on sale, which was nice. And then I'm going to be using this with the 4 millimeter crochet hook. It's an ergonomic aluminum crochet handle. So you put the handle inside and then use one of these stoppers to keep it securely in there. So we'll see how this works with this yarn and whether or not it was a good purchase. This was also from You and Me, local yarn shop in York, Pennsylvania. I do have a online walkthrough of the store. That was last week, so if you didn't get to see that, I will post the links below. So let's go ahead and start with this here first. It does say on the back here for the 4, well, it goes from 3.75 to 4.25. What is this one considered? This, that's a 5.5. I think it's this one. What letter do they have on here? The US G6. So I'll try the purple one, this like colored one for the stopper, because I'm sure that's what that's for, is the color coordinating to keep it secure. So the instructions say fits all crochet hooks size B 2.5 millimeter to size K 6.5 millimeter. Okay, so we're gonna try to do it by the instructions here. I know I've seen other people review this and they not particularly care for it, so I'm doing my own review. I hope everyone's doing well today. I am recording this on Monday, May 1st. I can't believe it's already May. Can you believe it? How does the time fly by? Alright, so let's get this out. All these little rubber stoppers. And let's go ahead and grab that color, because I do believe that was the color that matched. And so I can see the instructions on the back. Okay, so you're supposed to hold the longer section, the bottom of the ergonomic handle in one hand and twist top section 1/2 turn counterclockwise and pull apart. Okay. Okay, there's the pull apart. Alright, so there's the two pieces. And then after that, you insert the handle of the hook into the bottom half of the ergonomic handle, which is this one here. Okay, definitely loose. And then slide appropriate size washer over the head of the crochet hook and push down to thumb rest. I'm guessing this is the thumb rest. This little bubble here. Alright, so let's see. Will this fit? I don't even know if this is going on the correct way. This is a really tight fit. I don't think that's going to work. And that's the one that's supposed to fit the up to the 4.25 millimeter crochet hook. Maybe it's supposed to go the other direction. Doesn't say. Oh, this is not cool. Oh, that was a tight fit. Okay. So then you stick it in there like that. Now I put the bubble side down. I'm hoping that that's correct. I guess we'll find out. It doesn't say which side. To thumb rest. Okay, see chart below. Place the top over handle. Place top of ergonomic handle over head of crochet hook. Press and gently twist to lock in place. Okay. Already I'm gonna see an issue. This is very loose. This is coming out already. I mean, it's getting stopped, but it shouldn't be doing that. It should be securely in there. So let's go back to this. It might be because this is not, let's see. Maybe it's supposed to go the other direction. Let's try. I know this is not the way to do it, but we'll see here. Okay. So there's that. Yeah, this is not a very functional item. Here it is, Kim from Affordably Crafty would say. Not functional at all. And it's not, so we'll try this again. Now I do have it all the way down here. And this is the correct color to use. Yep, that's the correct color. So if I go up a size, it's going to be too big. This just kind of wiggles down here. Alright, there's that. Okay. And it's still loose. I mean, yeah, I'm not able to pull it out because of the stopper on it at the end, but that's really loose. So you still have to hold the crochet hook. I am a knife grip, so we'll see how this goes. Now I'm going to hopefully get this off of here very carefully because I'd like to put it back on here. I've been wanting to try this because I'm trying to see what other options there are for like the summertime yarn to make items for the summer. And this is really soft. And I've wanted to get this color for a while. Now I do know that Premier had some of their bamboo pop colors on clearance. If they're still available, I'll link them down below for you if you'd like to check them out. Now, I'm not affiliated with Universal Yarns, but you can always check them out. It's just a link to show you guys. Alright, so let's see. Wow, this is really light. Now, this is the recommended hook size, so we'll see here. Yep, see? If you don't hold on to that, it's gonna just pop right out of the, Okay, I think this was a fail for the, the ergonomic handle. Total fail. Yep, I'm about ready to take it out of here and just crochet as normal because this is sliding. Now, I can test out another size to maybe see if it's the size that's the problem, because it is smaller than what that's the, and see, that already, I mean, that just slid. There's no way to keep it secure in there. I don't know what Boye was thinking, but this is not a way to, because it doesn't lock in the bottom part of the handle either. So right now this is a fail. I will test it out on another size hook once I'm done testing out this bamboo pop here. I prefer the ergonomic handles because it is a little nicer on my hands. But 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do 10, a chain of 10, just to see how well this how the stitch definition is, and then how well the frogging is, and if I have any splitting as well. So in the second, I'm just gonna do a row of single, row of double, maybe half double, then double. We'll see. Now I know Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches likes this, but this is almost, to me, this is almost like a 2/8, and I wish I had my yarn gauge in here to show you guys the wraps per inch to see if it's really a 3/8 or if it's closer to a 2, if it's actually a 2/8. This might be considered what everybody says is a thinner 3/8, like a mandala or mandala, however you pronounce it, by Lion Brand. I love that yarn, but it is kind of on the thin side for a 3. It's, to me, it's verging close to a 2/8, but I can still work with it. So and just to let you guys know that since it's getting closer to the times where farmers markets start opening up again for the year, my husband and I will probably be stopping at a few of them. If I do pick up any more yarn from them, I will let you guys know and provide any information about the company that I can for you. All right, so there's the, you can see that. Let's see if it'll focus. There's my single crochet, and it's kind of sloppy, but I'm not used to working with this small of a hook. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do a row of half double, and then I'll do a row of double, and then we can see half double crystal, how it looks. Now this is something that you might want to use a drapey stitch for, maybe like a shawl or something. There's not quite enough, I don't think, enough yards to make a shawl out of one, but maybe 2, or even a summer top, like a tank top type thing. You might need 2 or 3 depending on what size you need to make. All right, I'm trying to see right here, it kind of does split, but it's not too bad right now. I'll have to see how it does on the double, the next row. I do like the splash of color here and there, so it's not all white. So that's nice. Come on. All right. Yeah, it's a splitty yarn, so maybe I would go up a hook size. Yeah, see that split. Okay. It's a really nice yarn though. Not gonna knock it because of the splitting, because I know this can happen with some yarns, so. Next week, I will probably not be stopping at an LYS on the weekend coming up. My husband is going to be driving for work a couple times to Pennsylvania, so I'm not going to want to have him have to drive me around. He doesn't mind driving me around, but when he has to drive for work and then drive me on Saturday, it's exhausting. So I think next week I will be taking a week off from going to any new ones. I might go to a one that I've been to in the past, so if I can check to see if they have any new items available, if they've got any sales going on, as it's getting close to the Virginia Blue Ridge yarn crawl. there's going to be a lot of things going on at stores. I don't want to have, I'll probably take off during that time as well, because the places are going to be too busy to really record and not get in anybody's way while I'm there. So I probably will reach back out to the ones in, I think it was Lynchburg. I do believe it was Lynchburg. Maybe in June to go check out their stores. If I do happen to go to them before then, I'll let you guys know what I get from there. They did, the one company said that I could come and video, but then I had to change of plans because my husband needed to go to Pennsylvania for work. So, but they're still on the books to go to. I'm not sure with the weather warming up now. I don't know how many trips our two daughters or puppies will take with us. It just depends on how hot it's going to get that day, what the weather's going to be like. Because my husband will take them for a walk, or as we call it, a W, while I'm in the store, but he can only handle them without me for so long. Brownie, she's a little steam engine when she goes on walks. She likes to pull everybody, and we're trying to stop her from doing that. Bella, she'll walk right by her dad. She had enough leash training that we don't have to worry about her, but Brownie, our little American Pitty, American Staffordshire mix, she never got enough training, so she likes to pull everybody who has her along the way. We love her, but you know. Alright, so there's and I like that. The double actually has a lot more color pop in it, because they're bigger, they're of course bigger stitches, so I'm guessing a triple would probably be the same way with more color in the row. Because the single crochet, there's a little bit, but it's really hard to see. I am thinking about making something for the summer with this. I'm not sure just yet. Alright. Then I'm going to go ahead and frog it, which I'm sure there's nothing that's going to snag because it's just a stand. It doesn't have any extra fuzzies on it. And I'm still trying to think of a word to say, so you guys know what I'm talking about when I say it's like wearable without having to have something between it. I don't want to say scarfable because that's Crystal from Bag O' Days catch line, and I don't want to say squishable because a lot of people use that as well. So this yarn is very, very soft. It's soft to the touch. You would, if you did something for like a summer top, you could put like a tank top underneath of it if you wanted, depending on what stitch you use. If it's a tight stitch, you probably could get away with just wearing this. Because it is bamboo and cotton, it's going to be a breathable top. You could always make a wrap to wrap yourself up in for like the summer nights, for later in the nighttime. I would buy this again. Again, I don't know if this color is going to be available for much longer. So if I see it at another place and it's at a good price, and I can't fault, you know, local yarn shops for having them a little bit higher than what Universal sells them for, because you're paying to help a local business stay running. So I don't mind that. I'm going to probably look for a nice pattern to use this with. If you have any patterns that you could suggest for me, go ahead and link them. Let me know in the comment section below. I know this is not the right way to do this, but I don't want to get too tangled up here, and it's already getting tangled. You can definitely know in the comment section if you've used this, what you've made with it. The only thing I forgot to tell you guys was the washing instructions. Washing instructions. So you can wash on cold, or 2 dots I think is warm. But I always wash everything on cold just to keep it from possibly shrinking, because I know the warmer the water gets, the more likely it's either going to shrink or be not so good when it comes out. And it does have a line for the dryer, which means lay flat to dry. And then there's universal information. And of course, no iron. And I don't remember what the triangle means. I think that's like no bleach or something. There it is, made in Turkey. No, there we go. There we go, made in Turkey. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed the review of the Bamboo Pop. I am still going to try out one more size of one more hook that's a larger size to see if it's still loose in that thing. My husband thought it would be a good idea to just review it myself. Well, I reviewed it and don't like that hook thing. That amigurumi. Wow, ergonomic hook. Yeah, there we go. Don't like it at all. But let's try a larger hook. Maybe it's the size of hook. It could be that I'm using a Susan Bates hook because it's got this indentation here. But this is way up here for your thumb rest, whether you're pencil grip or a knife grip. So I'm not sure. I don't know. That's just, it's strange to me that that would be such a poor decision on Boye's thinking about. Trying to get this back in here. There we go. Possibly. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that was a 4. I have a 5.5. Let's try that one. So 5.5 millimeter, which they don't have that on here either. So maybe it's because the size isn't exact for this, but it should still, we're going to use this green, the darker green. Let's see, is that the right green? Nope. I don't even see the green that it's saying. Okay, that kind of matches. Yeah, that matches. Alright. So, again, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this side up or down and that side's up, but it's a washer, so I would think that you'd want to have it like this. I'm just going to do it this way because I have a feeling this isn't going to work either. And it might only work with Boye hooks. I don't know. It should work with all steel hooks. Because this is supposed to fit in there. See where it's not like, it should fit snugly. Let's see. Let me flip it. I'm guessing that part should fit into that circle that this goes into to secure it so it doesn't move around, but that's not doing it. And I can't get my finger, I got small fingers and I can't get my fingers in here to push that down any further. And I think that might be the problem. Oh, there's where that's at. Okay. I think that might be the problem because it's still going to be loose. Maybe not as loose, but it's still going to be loose. Yeah. I mean, there's still some give, but it's not like the other one. Like the 4 millimeter. It's not going past that spot where you can rest your thumb and index finger on. Let me go ahead and get a different yarn. And if you've watched it, you may recognize this yarn. It's the yarn that I used. It's a mystery yarn. I got it from a thrift store. I can't remember if it was from Salvation Army or if it was from what was the other place? Yeah, Goodwill. Yeah, that's the place. Goodwill. Alright, so let's get this out of the way here. So I was using this to do my, and it kind of fell out because I forgot to kind of like fix it here. So, alright, so we were on, yeah, it's the triple, okay. So I guess the larger hooks work okay with this, but not anywhere near where I'd recommend this to anybody to purchase. If you want an ergonomic hook, there's some great ones on Amazon that are very cost effective, and they're like getting furrows at a more a more cost-effective price. They're called the Omi or Omi hooks, OMMI. I have several of them. They're like Susan Bates. They are inline. They do have a few that are not inline, but all of them that I have found pretty much are. Again, there are some of them that they carry that are not inline. Yeah, that I'm not even going to go any further than that, because just doing those 2 stitches, my wrist actually hurts now. And that's not a good thing. Your wrist should not hurt. Because it was twisting. It wasn't even staying in place. So this is a fail. Bamboo Pop, winner. If you've ever bought this just to try out, let me know what you thought of it. If there's any tips for me to keep it from sliding and moving around. Because I can do that all on my own with my own hand. I can move that just fine with my own hand. It shouldn't be this loose inside of something that's supposed to be like helping you crochet and not hurting your wrist. And my wrist is slightly sore right now. So this is a 0. I will keep it for now. I may pass it along for somebody else to try in a giveaway. I don't know. But for right now, fail. Again, if you know any tricks to getting it to securely stay inside of there, please let me know in the comment section, because I'll be willing to try it and give it another review. But right now, this is a huge fail. Even the larger hook sizes are a huge fail. I thought maybe it was just because it was a smaller hook, but nope. And the funny thing is, real quick, on these sizes that they have on the back of this, the 5.25, I've noticed that Boye has stopped doing, or is hard. It's not that they may have stopped doing it, but it's harder to find the 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. It's now a 5.25, 5.75, and 6.5. So they're reducing how many 6 millimeter hooks they're making as well. So if you're having a hard time finding that, you might have to look online to find them. Because I was looking when I first started crocheting again in 2020. Well, it was late 2020, but it was 2020. I kept looking for a different 5.5 or a 5 millimeter crochet hook, and I kept coming across 5.25, 5.75, and I'm like, where the heck did all the 5.5 millimeter hooks go? By Boye specifically. And it wasn't till I went to Michael's one day with my husband, and he's like, hey, there's a 5.5 here, you want to get it? And it was my first ergonomic hook that I was comfortable with, because I tried another one by Shilps or Shilpt, something like that. It's like the Omi or Omi hook, but I did not like it. I don't know what it was. I just didn't like it. For one, the company, either forgot to label the size on it, because I know I ordered a 5.5, but I could have swore I got a smaller hook. My wrist was hurting so bad after that. I returned it. I'm like, yep, no, this is not for me. So when we found that, I was really happy. It was a Michael's Loops and Thread 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. So it was like it had the tapered head like a Boye. Let me see. Do I have one? Oh, that's not really one. Well, this is my Omi hook. This is my 5.5 Omi hook. And they are really pretty. Just have to be careful with these, because in this style, this is my 7 millimeter. I have a 6.5 or 6 that this bottom part broke off. It's still usable, so I haven't replaced it. It cracked evenly right here, so this end piece is missing. But I still have small hands, so it didn't affect me very much. I know people that have bigger hands it might affect, but you just have to be careful with these, because they are resin and they are breakable. I've dropped some of them so many times, I was surprised they didn't break. Like, I think I've dropped this one a couple times. I also have some wood ones that I don't have with me right this moment, but I have another one like this one. I have this one. I think my 6 is a the wood style, and then I have a 6.5, which I think is the one like this one that broke. It's either my 6 or my... Is it my 6? My 6... No, I have 6 millimeter in this style. The 6.5 was in wood, because I wanted to try a little one of like each different design that they have. But all right, well, I hope you all enjoyed today's review. Again, fail on this, winner on this. I will have to do my wraps per inch thing. I hope I do it right. Might have to go back and watch Kim's first one that she did to show you how to do it. And then see if it's truly a 3 or if it's closer to, it's actually more of a 2/8. And then I'll let you guys know what I find out. Tomorrow, keep a lookout for, this will be Wednesday's video. Keep a lookout for my review on the Woobles Ergonomic kit. I will be probably working on it as I'm talking, so you guys can see it in action, and I can give you my honest opinion about it. I don't know how long that video will be. I might do that and then maybe speed up the time frame on it. We'll see. I don't want it to be too long of a video, but I want to give you guys my honest review of it, because Joann's has them available online. Nobody has actually seen them in stores yet that I'm aware of. If you have seen them in stores outside of a little yarn shop, let me know in the comment section below where you found them at. If you found them at your Joann's, or if you saw them somewhere else that you picked it up. All right. Well, if you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my content and what you've seen so far, please go ahead and hit that subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and then hit the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. All right. I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty. Until next time, have a good one.